because all religions are the religions. So they adopted the rules, the morals, the ethics, and way the people were regulating their sexual lives into, and they codified into their own in different times, different ways. I would say that this sexual morality is created in different stages of human civilization and different stages of human development, and is totally different from one stage to another. I can also say that sometimes is even at odds with each other. For example, if we go back to the Stone Ages, we will see we have different rules and regulations to regulate the sexual lives. We will see in the feudal societies, it was totally different from the Stone Ages. In industrial societies, it was totally opposite to that. In over technologically advanced society is totally different. And I will give you the example of that development stage by stage. So that means this is the socio-economic system which determines the human relationship, and in turn the humans, they regulate their affairs and they put the rules, legal doctrines and moral and ethic doctrines to run their lives. It also goes back to the tools, the means of production and mode of production. When we were living in Stone Ages, or let's say in Bronze Age, or in Iron Age, or in Metal Age, or in Silicon Age, sexual morality is totally different from one age to another age, which means that the tool we use for the production and mode of production, they also reflect over morality. Well, and another thing which I would like to stress upon, on the contrary to Mumtaz Saab, that sexual morality comes first and religion comes after that. Religion did not come first to create sexual morality. Let's go back to the ancient time when we know, for example, in ancient Greek. What was the sexual morality in Greek? Greek people, they loved homosexuality. What they did, they were very liberal and open about all sexual activities. They loved nudity. And that things, that attitude, that their moral and ethics, religious, not religious, their sexual ethics, they were reflecting on their way of life. For example, in their paintings, in their temples, in their festivals, in everywhere, you would see that they had sexual paintings and things which were reflecting their love for homosexuality and for